Boom! What's up, Funnel Boss Academy? Coach Corey here. Together we'll do it better. Back with the final part of this training, putting it all together as far as the three post process for getting more people to join your lives and get you out there. Right. So this is the launch sequence method, day 15, I think. Day 15. I'm getting confused. I've done these videos quite a few times because my computer kept crashing and stuff. Long story short, doesn't matter. Day 15, we're going to put all three pieces back together. So I'm going to briefly go over the whole process one more time, and then you guys are going to take action and actually do this, right? But I want to make sure that you guys jot down like how many people would normally join you when you do your Facebook Lives, and then after you do this process, I want you to see the difference. So I want you to comment below this video what's your average before you do this process, and then what your average is, or not your average, but maybe how many more people have showed up on your live because of this process, right? So I'm going to hop off the screen real quick and show you Insider again. My camera keeps messing up. All right. So first step of the process is, again, the very first process is going and interacting with people on our post for 15 to 20 minutes. Not on our post, but in our feed. 15 to 20 minutes, just engaging. That way it kind of boosts the algorithm. Facebook knows that you're active and ready to go. Then you're going to come up with a question, something like this, that goes along with your expertise, whatever that is. For me, I just said, what's the best way to get more engagement in your Facebook groups, right? And then as people interact with them or start commenting and stuff, you're just going to interact with a simple, love or a care, something like that. Not just a like, but like a love. You don't have to answer them. You don't have to do anything like that at first. For the first 15, 20 minutes, that's all you're doing. As it goes throughout the rest of the day, though, you're going to just make sure that, like, around lunchtime, that you're going to come back to this post and you're going to do a comment that says something along the lines of, I'm going to be going live later today, giving you my thoughts on this, right? Now, whether or not you want to say in my Facebook group or on my personal profile, that's completely up to you. Let me see if I can get this camera to focus a little bit better. It just looks blurry. I don't know why. It just is what it is. Anyway, so you're going to basically go back to that post and you're going to say, I'm going to go live later today, either on your personal profile or in your Facebook group, giving your thoughts on this, right? And you can even go through and reply to every single person that comments on your post. That way they all are going to come back and see it, guaranteed, because they're going to see that you replied to their comment, right? Or you can just do one comment at the bottom of it saying that you're going to be going live at this time, whatever, right? I highly suggest you try doing this just on your personal profile first. Like, go live on your personal profile first. Get people used to seeing you do this kind of strategy, and then ultimately, then you switch, flip the script and switch it into your actual Facebook group, right? So, again, if you get them used to seeing you do this on your personal profile, and then you kind of take that away from them or make it obligated to join your Facebook group in order to get that, it's going to make more people join your Facebook group, and that's really where you want them to be ultimately in the end, right? So again, you do your comments, you interact with the post around lunchtime. You're going to say, hey, tonight at 6 o'clock, or whatever it is, whatever time works for you, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on it. And then at that time, you're going to go live. You're going to restate the question, right? What's the best way to get more engagement in Facebook groups? That's my thing, right? And then I would put my thoughts after that. And then you're going to go live. You're going to recap kind of some of the what other people were commenting. So whatever their suggestions were, you're going to recap all that. You're going to give them some shout outs, give them some props, give them some love. And then ultimately, after you get done doing that, you're going to say, well, I agree with a lot of what these people are saying. This is what I found to be the best for me as far as getting more engagement in my Facebook groups. And that's going to position you as the expert, which is the most important thing, is that you're going to come across as the expert. So you're going to give them what works best for you. And then you're doing that during your live. And you can also mention, hey, for more valuable information like this, join my Facebook group. That's a great time to pitch your Facebook group. Or if you have a free PDF or something, all the cool things that you should be doing in your Facebook Lives anyway is definitely something that you should be doing in this live, right? Because it's going to be a great way to promote yourself, to position yourself as an expert, and then ultimately grow your Facebook group if that's where you want people to go. But it's going to be a great way to get a whole bunch more people watching you live, right? And like I said, the first time that I did this, it was something that I came up with myself, this 3-step process. And I went from having 20 to 30 people on average watching my lives to having over 100 people, and in a very short period of time. It wasn't like I gained a whole bunch of new friends and all of a sudden more people were watching me. No, I simply did this process and I went from like 30 people on one live a day before to over 100 people on my live the next day, right? Doing this very process. So now is the time for you guys to go out there and actually practice this, right? I challenge you right now to take action and do this, either today if it's early enough in the day, or definitely do it tomorrow. But it will work, I promise you. And I want you to comment below this video what your results were. If you normally got maybe 5 or 10 people on your Facebook Lives and now you're getting 20 to 30 people, that's a huge deal. That's a huge difference, right? So it doesn't have to be hundreds of people, but to go from having 1 or 2 people maybe watching your Facebook Live to having 10 to 15 people, that's a big difference. And that's a great way to start, right? Because ultimately, this is how you're going to grow on Facebook organically. So hopefully you enjoyed this this little 3-part challenge over the last 4 days. And now it's up to you to actually go out there, take action, and get it done, right? Because this system will work. I can guarantee it, but I can't guarantee that you will. So don't say it doesn't until you try it, right? That's all I got to say. And we will see you guys in the next video.